Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunters are the playbook. Bring you a Week 9 NFL preview between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Now let's look at some keys to victory for both teams. Starting with Seattle, you look at what they can do offensively. I like the leadership I saw from Tavares Jackson last week. You see he's obviously a better quarterback than Charlie Whitehurst. Coming into the Cowboys game, what they have to do is make sure they put those outside linebackers of the Cowboys in coverage. You want to make those pass rushers turn into coverage type of linebackers, and if they can do so, they can have some success in moving the football because they do have some talented targets out there on the flanks with Doug Baldwin and also with Sidney Wright. So look for these guys to try to make those outside linebackers cover. So look for the Seahawks to stay in a lot of spread formations. Now you look at the defensive side of the football. Seattle has to come in and continue to play solid defense. The numbers may not add up, but the Seahawks defense is very talented, and the way you disrupt the Cowboys offense is by beating them down the middle. If they can dominate the interior offensive line of the Dallas Cowboys, they can have some success in getting to Romo and also disrupting the running game. So I look for the defensive tackles of the Seahawks to have a huge day versus the Cowboys front line. Now let's look at the Cowboys offense and what they can do against the Seahawks. They have to come in and attack the Seahawks vertically. The Hawks are missing their top two corners, so you look at the matchup right there, Dez Bryant and also Miles Austin versus the backup corners of the Seattle Seahawks. That's a huge advantage for the Cowboys. Look for them to attack these guys vertically by doing a lot of plays like this, a lot of vertical routes, a lot of deep sevens. That's going to help these guys out offensively and open up more running room for DeMarco Murray on the ground. Now you look at the defensive side of the football. When you're stopping the Seahawks, it's all about making these guys one-dimensional. You want to make this matchup Tony Romo versus Tavares Jackson. If you can do that, you put the Seahawks in a lot of problems because they want to be a well-balanced offensive attack, so you have to stop Marshawn Lynch. You do that by loading up their line of scrimmage and force these guys to take those shots down the field. You want to force Tavares Jackson to be accurate. You want to force him to speed up his decision making, and you also make sure you don't try to get pass rush happy against the Seahawks. Otherwise, they could burn you because Jackson is very athletic. And you saw what Michael Vick was able to do in extending the play. So the Cowboys have to come in and close the back door on Tavares Jackson. I'm going with the Cowboys in this game. I look at the matchups, and I don't think the Seahawks match up well with the Cowboys, especially on the flanks, where the Cowboys are most dangerous with throwing the football down the field. So I think that's a matchup that the Seahawks will probably struggle in trying to contain the Cowboys wide receivers. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.